Hello, I'm Jim Svara, visiting faculty member at the University of North Carolina School of Government. I'd like to talk to you about how you can interact with others in order to promote ethical practice. You're not in this alone. It's important for you to both consider how you might share with others and how you might get help from others. Ethical issues are ones that need to begin with a sense of awareness that something important is at stake. And if you're not certain about that, then you want to check out an idea, check out a concern you have with another person, someone with whom you work, someone else in ASPA or another association that you're a member of. Our self-perceptions can be somewhat distorted, and so it's useful to explain an issue and see how others respond to make certain that you're not giving yourself too much latitude to act in ways that are not appropriate. It's very difficult, for example, for an individual to decide whether they have a conflict of interest. It's easy to dismiss the connection you have to a decision that needs to be made as if your job or your property you might own or whatever would influence your decision. Also, you should be aware of the need to help other people. If they have a concern, you should be willing to talk to them. Be a trusted colleague. Raise issues with your colleagues. Are there areas in which you and the organization are falling short? Are there things that can be done differently? Are there new approaches that should be considered? So think about your responsibilities to others. A difficult and delicate situation is, what do you do if you observe a member of ASPA who you feel has not met the standards of the Code of Ethics? Now, ideally, you should go to that person and talk to them and help them recognize what the importance is of the action they've taken and how they might do differently. Now, that's not always possible. You may not know the person. You may have a fear of reprisal, or you may be in a delicate working relationship for which raising an ethics question could be difficult to do. It is possible to submit an ethics complaint or an ethics concern to ASPA. That complaint will be examined by the Ethics and Standards Implementation Committee. Our approach is to use a peer review outreach to the member. We will talk to the person who issued the complaint, as well as talk to the member about whom the complaint has been lodged. We'll try to understand what has happened. We'll suggest ways that the member could have handled the situation differently and encourage them to resolve the situation through voluntary action on their own. The Ethics Committee does not have any independent capacity to sanction a member or penalize a member in any way. We are there as part of that larger process to consult with and help members as they deal with challenging situations. So we invite you to be an active participant in the process of advancing ethics as the way you interact with others and with ASPA.